Hi. So I just wanted to redo it because some people were saying that they want to come on the specific time, and so I was just like, let me start again. So yeah. So
Yeah.
I let me start with talking about Devi Code, and then we'll do the activation. Okay, we'll do the Devi energy activation through all our chakras. Okay. So anything you want to say?
No, I think I'm good.
Take it.
Thank you.
I'm just waiting for others to join. Yes. So, welcome everyone. I'll just start with talking about Devi Code and what the program is. And as I discuss, you can also think about whatever issues there are in your life, and if you have any questions about how that specific thing can be focused on, you can bring that up in the end. I'll talk about Devi Code and then I'll do a chakra activation of Devi energy in your body. And this will actually help you connect with that energy that I'm talking about, what you'll actually experience in Devi Code, but you'll start seeing results also. It's such a powerful, potent energy. Okay, so before I start, anybody has any questions? No. Okay. Hi Yash.
Hi, hi.
I'm just going to mute everyone. Okay. Okay, so um Devi Code. Now, I have been working with the Devi energy for a long time, but as a sadhak, like as a person, who's doing mantra or mantra chanting or connecting with the Devi energy, that has happened for the last 1.5 years. Okay. The energy has been so intense, so soothing, so healing that, I was kind of bound to integrate that in the work that I'm doing. Okay. I was doing that as a personal practice, but it, of course, it kind of just flashed into the other kind of things that I'm doing, right? So even with working with the client, the energy that I get, the grounding that I get with this Devi energy, it completely like gets reflected, or that healing goes to that person as well, right? So that's where I got this inspiration to do deep shadow work. All the shadow work we all know, right? All our healers, or even people like nowadays, they're kind of adept with this term, which is basically deep healing work, right? Which you go in within yourself to understand where your blocks are. You work on that, you heal that, and then whatever you want, in the outside gets manifested, because we manifest who we are rather than what we want, right? So understanding ourselves, knowing ourselves, and then healing that aspect, right? So Devi Code is an attempt to, not even an attempt, it's like a gift, yeah, where we bring in that Devi energy, okay? Because Devi energy is very practical energy also, right? A lot of us have kind of distanced ourselves from that energy, thinking it's something like, you have to put it on the pedestal, but that's not true. We can bring that energy to actually work on our daily, business. We can heal our money blocks, we can heal our emotional blocks, we can heal our intuitive blocks, whatever it is. And that's why I've kind of brought that energy in, so that we can actually work to clear out our chakras and whatever issues that we are going through, in our daily lives, our job, money, all of that is just very mundane. It's even, you can kind of rise above that to, connect with that energy, to feel that bliss, that santosha, that, I've been talking about lately, where when you feel that bliss, anything and everything anyways comes to you, because, and we are kind of running after that bliss all our lives, so that, one day we'll get it, and, it's too late by the time we actually find that. And even culture notion, everybody kind of tells you that it's old age apparently where you get all of that, and we all know, right? Even we've seen our parents, we've seen our grandparents, the struggle kind of continues, right? There is no age as such to feel that bliss, to connect with God. You can connect with God, you can connect with that energy anytime, right? So if you feel called to that Devi energy, if you feel called to that, you know that vibe, then this is your, time. And you should join Devi Code. And also, particularly because this new cohort will be free, right? So I actually wanted people to come in to experience that change, so that, they can go about bring the change in other people's lives as well, right? Because if you heal and you thrive, then, everybody around you thrives, right? So yeah, so it's an invitation for all of you. I am not sure exactly when I'm going to start, but I'm hoping for Navratri, because that'll be a potent, amazing energy portal to start. And by then, I want to share, as many resources as possible, so that you can keep getting a taste of this energy. And you get ready, because, sometimes this energy can be very, very powerful and potent. So till then, people, you get, so like, you go to the gym, you don't, the first day you don't go and pick up, say, a lot of weight, right? You practice, and then you go to that stage, and then you do it. So this is the same thing with this energy, that you kind of practice, you get into that vibe, and then by the time you enter the program, you're absolutely ready to receive whatever it is that you need, right? So that's Devi Code. Now today I want to start with an amazing meditation, okay, just to understand the different chakras. And then we'll go into um, activating that chakra with a particular Devi energy, okay? So if you have any doubts, if you feel like, what's happening, the fact that you guys are here, the fact that you'll be listening to the recording, means that the Devi is already blessing you. So that's number one. Number two, there are a lot of notions out there where people have, spread fear, and a lot of misinformation out there around das Mahavidyas, right? However, also, it's another, the polarity is that people are also getting to know more about it, right? So in a way, it's this and that, but I want you to be absolutely open, okay? Like an open, like an empty cup, so that you develop your own knowing about the Devi. Yeah, you connect with the Devi, you call on the Devi, you work with the Devi, yeah, and you create your own thoughts about it later, rather than taking from here and there. This is my invitation to you, because even when I before I started this journey, I somehow was scared, and I think that's the culture, that, people kind of tell us that, no, 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 this energy is this, but that's not true. This energy is as gentle, as polite, as actually even more potent in terms of getting results than anything you've practiced ever, okay? So I will also be bringing in the Das Mahavidya, angle in terms of energy, the Devis there, and how they connect to different chakras and then heal that. So that's the a little glimpse that I'm going to show you today. I am calling it a glimpse, but it's going to be a powerful activation. So, you'll probably see results after that as well. So, of course, there'll be certain points that I'll ask you to tap on. So, if you don't remember, don't worry, you can go and look at the recording later. However, do drink a lot of water, because a lot of that will get released today, okay? And if at any point it's triggering and you feel like, I can't do it, it's okay. Take your time, do as much as you can. take a break, and then come back to it. Okay. And if you want, write down things that come up. If you want to share anything with me, you can send me a message later. But yeah, just go with how your body is feeling. Don't there is no compulsion. Go with the flow. Okay, cool. So I request all of you now to just take 3 deep long breaths, and by the third breath, slowly close your eyes. Yeah. And now I want you to just relax. If there's any tension in your shoulders, let that go. And just keep your spine straight as you relax your body. Feel the ground beneath your feet. If possible, sit straight. Keep breathing and relaxing. Let's start with your root chakra, which is right at the bottom of your spine. And just imagine a bright red color there. Okay. A root chakra is all about our safety, our survival, our basic needs. The roti kapda makan, all our basic necessities come from here. Okay. So I just want you to imagine a bright red light there. Okay. Just imagine it like a disc, a red light disc spreading throughout your root chakra. Okay. And even if you can't imagine, or if you can't see anything, I want you to think like there is that light there, even if it's not there. Okay. Because that imagination in itself will start creating things. The magic is already happening, whether you can see it or not. Okay. And slow, you can even put your hand there if you want. And then move on to your sacral. Sacral is an inch below your navel. And that's the seat of all your creativity, your intuition, your sexuality, sensuality. All of that comes from here, the creation center. Imagine a bright orange color there. Okay. Again, like a disc. Imagine little sparkles of orange light, even moving all through that area. Keep breathing. Breathing in all the creativity and breathing out all the blocks. Moving further to your stomach area. Imagine bright yellow color there, a disc of bright yellow color there. As you breathe in all the confidence, self-worth. All your worthiness comes from here. And breath with your out, you just breathe out any blocks to self-worthiness, self-confidence, all the I ams, the blocks to who you are, letting it go. Moving to your heart chakra, right in the middle of your chest. Imagine a light green color, beautiful light green color. A disc of that light green color. This is the seed of all sorts of energies of love, receiving, giving, even grief. All of that is held here. So with your breath in, Breathe in all the love from this universe and breathe out all hatred, grief, anything and everything that's not allowing you to fully flow with this energy of love. Going to your throat chakra now. Throat chakra is all about your expression, your communication, your truth. So anything and everything that's blocking, this is robin blue in color, so like lightish blue. Imagine a disc of that blue all around your throat. With your breath in, breathe in clarity, breathe in the truth, breathe in the flow in communication, and breathe out all the blocks that are not letting you speak your truth, tell your story, open up and talk. Yeah. Then we come up to your third eye, which is right in the middle of your brows. This is dark blue in color, and this is all about your intuition. Yeah, your third eye. So imagine a dark blue disc color here, okay? Going all around your head also. And what is this? Breathing in all the intuition, all the connection, all the foresight, all the things that you can see, connect, feel, and all the blocks to the knowing that you have. Let it all out without breath. In all the intuition and knowing, out all the ignorance. Yeah, beautiful. And moving up to your chakra, your crown chakra, right? This is your connection to the divine. So this is purple. Some people can also call it white, golden white, whatever color. Feel that disc here. Yeah. And as you feel it, I want you to breathe in and breathe in all of that divine connection in your life. Yeah. Letting go of all the control and letting God do whatever it is. Yeah. Just being a child of God and letting God do everything. So surrendering. Yeah. And breathing out all the blocks that are not letting you be fully immersed in this godly energy, in this divine sweet nectar. So breathing in and breathing out. And just feel this divine light coming into your crown and moving through each and every chakra now. Okay? Like just beautifully bathing you in this divine, amazing energy up until to your feet. And at your feet, imagine deep roots going down into the earth, just like a beautiful big oak tree has such deep roots. Imagine yourself growing those roots from your feet, going down, 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 down into the earth. And right in the middle of the earth, there is this beautiful ball of white light. And imagine these roots enveloping that white ball of light. And as that happens, imagine amazing, beautiful healing energy coming from that ball of light back through the roots, back through the ground, back through your feet, and back again through all your chakras and going up and meeting the divine. So now you're connected with up above and down below. And in the middle, you're completely centered. Beautiful. Just stay in this energy. Yeah. Amazing. Now, I invite you, now that you know the chakras, now that you know the energy, I will now invite Devi energy. And with each chakra, we will do Devi activation. And I'll tell you certain points that I've researched that you need to tap on so that it helps you release the block in that particular chakra. Okay? So take a deep breath in. Yeah. And let's start with the root chakra. The root chakra is governed by Ma Kamalatmika. She's a very gentle looking compared to other Das Mahavidyas god, and she looks very similar to Ma Lakshmi. Yeah. So let's connect with the root chakra. And what is the root all about? It's about moving from fear to safety. Yeah. So we're going to tap on certain points so that we can release that fear. Okay. And bring in safety with Ma Kamalatmika's energy. Okay. So the first point is for root chakra, the karate chop point. Okay. Then under the eye. And then your collarbone. Yeah. So these are the 3 points. So when I say the statement, while you tap, you say the statement. Okay. So again, I'll just repeat. Karate chop, under the eye, and collarbone. Yeah. If everybody can come on camera, then I can see if you're doing it properly. Okay. So, yeah. So let's start. Even though fear lives in my body, and I want you to feel the fear, okay? Fear of money, fear of uh, love, fear of whatever, everything. Feel the fear. Even though fear lives in my body, I now call Kali. I now call Kali to cut the cords of fear. To cut the cords of fear. Again, even though fear lives in my body, and when you do it on your own, guys, you can mention the fear of this, fear of that, okay, and do this for a long time. For now, I'm just doing it for like a minute or two each point, but you can take your time. So even though fear lives in my body, I now call Kali to cut all the cords of fear. I am rooted. I am rooted. I am safe. I am safe. And I am unshakable. And I am unshakable. I said Kali, right? I wanted to say Kamlatmika. Okay. So when you're doing the root one, just call on Kamlatmika. Right? Let's do it again. Even though maybe Kali energy also wants to come in. Even though there is fear in my body, there is fear in my body, I now call upon Ma Kamlatmika. I now call upon Ma Kamlatmika to cut these cords of fear, to transmute these cords of fear to safety, to transmute these cords of fear to safety. I am rooted, I am safe, and I am unshakable. I am rooted, I am safe, I am unshakable. Beautiful. I can feel the release. Okay, keep drinking water, drink water later also, okay, because a lot of release will happen. Moving on to the sacral now. Okay, the sacral is, as you know, that seed of creativity. If from a sacral we can create a child, then we can create anything folks. Yeah. So sacral is governed by Ma Matangi. Okay. So what are we going to move from? We are going to move from shame. A lot of shame is stored here, guys. Shame of all sorts of things, right? And shame of just being that reproductive organ as well, right? There is so much shame around that itself. So we are moving from shame to flow. I want you to imagine like this river flowing, okay, like that with gutso in this chakra of yours, okay. So we call upon Ma Matangi, and what are the points here? First point, side of your hand. Second point here, inside your wrist. And then here, I don't know if you can see, under your right rib. Okay. So these 3 points. Side of the hand, inside your wrist, under the rib. Right one, which is where your liver is. Okay. These are the 3 points for sacral. And what are we going to say now? So let's start. Beloved Matangi or Ma Matangi, I release shame stored in my body. I release shame stored in my body. Ma Matangi, I release shame stored in my body. My creativity flows like water. My creativity, think of this river, guys. Just this chakra is all about water. Okay, it's the water element. So my creativity flows like water. You can even imagine Ma Matangi. If you don't know the face and all, doesn't matter. If you say the name, she's here. And imagine she is making your chakra up, she's bringing like literally the river, okay, in her hands, and she's washing your sacral chakra and she's letting it flow. Okay, just imagine that. So, my creativity flows like water. Beautiful. Again, don't worry about the points. You can watch the recording later if you are getting confused. Okay. Moving on to the solar plexus. What is the solar plexus? It's all about, it's the seed of confidence, right? And who governs it? Ma Baglamukhi. Yeah, we all know Ma Baglamukhi. She's very popular, anyways, amongst the Das Mahavidyas, and people focus on her for, I think, legal issues and for, all the troubles. She kind of manages all of that. And she also gives you loads and loads of confidence, that worthiness. Okay. So when we work with the solar plexus, we will move from powerlessness to radiance or powerlessness to power, whatever you want, right? So the points are top of the head, under the rib, same point, the liver point, and then the second is here. So like under both these 2 points, okay, under the rib. So 1, 2, and head. Got it? Cool. So let's see. What is sort of, I've made points here, so I'm just looking at it. We say Ma Baglamukhi, I reclaim my brilliance. My inner fire glows without guilt. So, Ma Baglamukhi, I reclaim my brilliance. Ma Baglamukhi, I reclaim my brilliance. She's also known as the Dande Wali Ma. So you can imagine her with a danda and imagine all of that, low confidence, low self-worth is just getting out of your solar plexus. She's literally like mar ke, she's taking it out. Yeah. And giving you that power. Okay. So Ma Baglamukhi, I reclaim my brilliance. And then here, my inner fire glows without guilt. My inner fire glows without guilt. These are simple, so you know both the points. Then we move to your heart chakra, which is right in the middle of your chest. Ma Dhumavati governs the heart chakra. Okay. Now again, there are a lot of misinformation about Ma Dhumavati. There are a lot of temples also of Ma Dhumavati, and some people say it's very auspicious, this that, but that's not true. Ma Dhumavati is so gentle, and she is so powerful that she resides in the heart, which means that if you go with your grief to her, she actually absorbs all your grief. She's so loving. Okay. So that image, whatever, I don't know if you have an image, but if you don't know anything about her, you should know the right things, which is that she is the Ma in your heart, and all the hatred, all the grief, everything, all the blocks to love, she just like makes them go away. Okay. So we are going to connect with Ma Dhumavati in your heart chakra, and we're going to move from grief to expansion. Yeah. So what are the points? Center of your chest, right here. Under the arm, right here, the spleen. And your thumb, both your thumbs. Yeah. Okay. Got it? So we say, Ma Dhumavati, expand my chest. Ma Dhumavati, expand my chest. Soften my grief. Soften my grief. I am love. I expand in love. I am love. I expand in love. So, folks, these points I've researched basically on various parts of your body where these emotions get stored. Okay. So, when you're tapping on it, you're actually releasing it from your body. So, don't forget to drink water. Okay. Because it's very powerful. Beautiful. Now we move to the throat. So, throat is governed by Ma Chinnamasta. Again, a lot of pictures you must have seen of, the cut head, severed head, and there is blood coming out, and people get scared. Again, nothing to get scared. What does she represent? She actually represents this ego ending in your life, your ego separating from your life, and all of this coming out is the truth, your authentic truth coming out. So that's why the throat chakra. So if you want to be an authentic person, if you want to speak your truth, if you want that power, it all comes from your throat, isn't it? And your throat and your sacral are, by the way, connected. So all that creativity, and all that intuition that comes there, if it doesn't come out of your throat, then it, you'll see ki throat और ये साथ में चलता है, even bodily उसमें, if you see their connection, even if you look at say example hormones, right? You'd see that a lot of people who have say issues in their uh, ovaries will also have thyroid. So this is just one example. There are so many connections, but just to know, we are going to go deeper into it, obviously, in Devi Code, but these two are connected. So these two Devis are also connected. And now we are going to call upon Ma Chinnamasta to move from silence to expression. Okay. So what are the points? One is here, base of your throat. Okay. Second is between your eyebrows. And third is here, side of the hand. Yeah. So we call upon Ma Chinnamasta and we say, Ma Chinnamasta, open my throat. Ma Chinnamasta, open my throat. My words are divine. My words are divine. And I speak my truth, and I speak my truth freely. Yeah, let's do it once more. Ma Chinnamasta, open my throat. Ma Chinnamasta, open my throat. My words are divine. My words are divine. and I speak my truth freely. And I speak my truth freely. Perfect. Moving from our throat to our third eye. Third eye is where the Devi energy of Bhairavi resides. Yeah, Ma Bhairavi resides here. So what are we doing here? We are moving from doubt to intuition. You know, all the time, some people, we sometimes feel so doubtful. Some people have to ask someone else always to take a decision. This means your third eye is blocked, that you can't trust yourself, ever. So big decision, small decision doesn't matter, right? So we are calling on Ma Bhairavi to make us that, give us that power. And you must have realized every center mein there is power, right? Because some sort of power you need to be able to live through that chakra, right? And give it that energy. Okay. So that's why these Das Mahavidyas really, you see quick results, because they really come to your aid and give you that energy that's required. So let's move from doubt to intuition in the third eye. Okay. And what are the points? One is the third eye. Yeah. Second is side of the eye, which is here. And then here. Third point is top of the head. These 3 points. Okay. So third eye, side of the eye, and top of the head. These 3 points. Yeah. So let's call upon Ma Bhairavi and okay. Ma Bhairavi, strike gentle lightning in my brow. Ma Bhairavi, strike gentle lightning in my brow. When I say this basically means open up my third eye. Yeah. Gently, easily and effortlessly. Yeah. Easily and effortlessly. Ma Bhairavi, gently open up my third eye easily and effortlessly. I see clearly. I now see clearly. And I trust my knowing. And I trust my knowing. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, folks. I think I can just feel so much energy. Drink some water if you can. Yeah. And take a few breaths, before we move to ground, because that's very powerful. Okay, beautiful. Now let's move to the crown chakra, okay? So our connection to the divine. And which Ma resides here? Ma Bhuvaneshwari. Ma Bhuvaneshwari, okay? So we are going to move from ignorance to divination. Yeah, because that's our connection. We're all divine, right? When we get connected, that's what the energy does with us, right? And what are the points? Top of the head, inside the wrist. Oh, inside the wrist is here, sorry. And then side of the hand. These 3 points. Top of the head, here, and here. Yeah. So we call upon Ma Bhuvaneshwari. Ma Bhuvaneshwari, shower me with your divine energy. Ma Bhuvaneshwari, shower me with your divine energy. Now feel that golden white light all over you guys, from your crown to your full body. Imagine this golden white light showering you. And imagine Ma Bhuvaneshwari is like doing that, throwing petals, white golden petals on you, and just showering your whole body. Ma Bhuvaneshwari, allow me to receive abundance with grace. Ma Bhuvaneshwari, allow me to accept or receive abundance with grace. Yeah, beautiful. Just rub both your hands now and just put it on your heart and just stay still for maybe a few seconds. And I want you to feel, even if you don't remember the names, I want you to feel this Devi energy in front of you. Whatever it is, it could give it a color. It could be red, it could be blue, whatever, your intuition will tell you. For me, it's golden white. Okay. It's like a flame right in front of me. So you also imagine whatever comes to your mind. There's no right or wrong. And then slowly, whatever that color of light is, Devi energy, see it coming closer and closer to you, coming into your heart and spreading, going into your heart and spreading all over your body. So I am imagining this golden white light coming forward, entering my heart, and then spreading all over my body. And as that happens, I want you to feel the peace, the calm, the stability, the love, the kindness, the power, the gratitude, the abundance, the knowing, and the divine grace. It's done, it's done, it's done. Yeah. And even if you can't see anything, folks, it's done. Okay. So just stay like that empty cup and let Devi walk through you. You can write down, anything you want, anything that's blocking you in life, and just surrender it to Devi. Let her take care of it. Yeah. Now I'm open for questions if anybody has any questions, and then we can end. How was it? Yeah. Good.
A
Great.
little, yeah, it was very nice. Like, I feel a little light and yet sleepy at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So sleep, huh? Drink a lot of water, sleep, because sometimes when these energies are leaving our body, which are there all the time, keeping us in survival mode, of course, the moment it leaves our body, it'll help us relax. We'll feel sleepy. So,
Also, Anisha, like, a lot of energy for, points you're like tapping at this point of our hand. So all these points have energy. Is this the reason why people always say that, you should keep yourself clean, keep your hands nicely, or keep your feet very neat and nourished and everything? Because there are different energy points in the body.
I don't know about keeping it clean. I mean, that's like general body cleanliness, I guess. But I don't know about hands or foot. But yes, there are certain points. These are meridian points, certain different points, where actually, if you look at the nadi, that's like throughout the body.
Mm.
So the points are not just hands and legs and idhar udhar, har jagah hai. But these are like potent points. That's why we kind of work on those and heal it. So
Okay.
I don't know about cleanliness, but yes, the energy points are throughout your body.
Okay.
Like for example, they say na anger is stored in the liver, some school of
Hmm.
thought. So you when you tap on a certain point, you're basically releasing that energy, emotion of anger. That's what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Yes, you were saying something.
No, no, just thank you. That's it, Anisha. Thank you.
Yeah. Please watch the recording again. And every time you look at the recording, no, there'll be a new thing that you want to work on. But I would always recommend doing the whole thing because क्या होता है with one block, everything else also gets blocked. And with one opening, others also get opened. So it's like it goes hand in hand, right? So try and do the whole seven chakra ka in one go. So you can do quickly for 10 minutes or you can do for 5 minutes, but do it. Do it regularly so that by the time you guys enter Devi Code, you guys are done with like that, that sticky issues that are not required, and then you can actually go there and expand, so that's what it is.
I think the first part, that connecting from the earth to the divine, that really And in the end also, when the hard part, man, yeah, those are very, very nice experiences.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yesterday when I was meditating, like, those things came up to me that, I should do it this way. And I was like, wow. And that's why I'm doing it the second time. Somehow I did the call earlier and I was like you guys, a lot of people wanted to come on that time. So I did it again. So Devi was like, no, let's do it again and let's have that experience. So yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, thank you everyone for showing up, and I'll do another call very soon, and I'll inform all of you, and do watch the recording. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, bye.